Hey guys, and welcome back to This Life We Live. If you're new to the channel, we are building a barndominium from scratch. It's going to be absolutely amazing, so definitely subscribe. Today we are going to be putting the garage on our barndominium. The question is, how much bigger is this going to make our house look? Put your guesses down below, and then at the very end we'll let you know how many square feet the garage is compared to the house. Let's go. Alright, so now we are working on the basement stairs, going from up to down, or down to up. Anyway, so we are framing in the basement stairs. Anything that goes on cement has to be treated lumber, so keep that in mind. So the dilemma we have right now is the way that everything was finished up here, we have like a 1.5 inch gap running along the top of that basement ledge. So one option was just to leave the gap there and continue it all the way up.
You could frame it down here like this.
Yeah, so that would be your basement wall would end right there, which would leave a very strange gap you'd have to do something with. So the type of drill that Eric is using is a special cement drill. It spins, but it also hammers back and forth, which allows it to drive into the rocks that are embedded in this concrete. Otherwise, if you
So I borrowed this from my builder. I have a hammer drill, but it's just on a regular Milwaukee drill as the hammer feature. Night and day difference between an actual hammer drill and a drill with a hammer option.
Okay. So this is specifically for doing this versus like some drills, like your Milwaukee you said, has a hammering feature.
It's not a specific true hammer drill.
Right. So
you'll spend 3 minutes drilling a hole versus 30 seconds.
The downside of building a house is if you don't have the tools, you either have to rent them, borrow them, or buy them. So for a lot of our stuff, we've been getting it off Facebook Marketplace because, you know, it's used, it's a lot cheaper. We got our Bosch table saw for $300.
Yep.
$300. So that was a good find. And
I
we
just picked up a vacuum system for it too, a shop vac system. All right, so we picked up a new attachment for the saw. This didn't come with a dust chute, so I ordered this dust chute off of eBay. The guy makes them himself, 3D prints, and it's designed to hook to a shop vac. So the shop vac's connecting in right here, and I got this power cord station. I'm gonna zip tie it up here so it's out of the way, but this is just a temporary hookup. So what this does, when you turn the saw on, it automatically turns the shop back on.
Vacuum is off.
Ready?
Yep. Oh, that got sucked right in.
Hear the vacuum going or no?
No, it's really quiet.
All right, you ready?
Yeah. Yeah, it sucked it so good I can barely even see it coming out.
And that's just a small shop vac too.
Yeah. That's a pretty sweet setup.
Yeah. I didn't even put the wheels on it. I don't know if I'm gonna put the wheels on it. Oh, this shop vac too, this comes off and it will turn into a blower.
Oh, that's kind of cool. It's
Yeah.
kind of handy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so if you want to blow your saw off when you're done. Or
Oh. Sweet.
Because we need to be 14 1/4.
We're not at the right height? I thought you measured it.
I did, but the board grows off the floor. It's like it was crowned. You want to grab the scale saw side by side?
Alright, so these boards right down here are not supposed to line up with the boards on the wall right here. They're going to have two different sheets of drywall. You're always going to start with your studs on one side and work 16 inches off center. I thought they were going between them. I didn't realize it was going behind them. Alright, so we are on to the garage. We've got walls going up now. So once the garage walls are up, that means it's going to be time to lay those roof trusses. Exciting stuff. It kind of looks like they're already cutting OSB to go on the walls. Although that could just be OSB for the large sidewall too over there. But we're getting some sill plates down. I just got everything cut. We got some sill plates going on. And yes, they do have the pink sill foam stuff. Sill seal is down first. So they're tag teaming the screws. That's pretty good. That's a good idea. So are you putting walls up today on the back?
We should be putting the garage walls up today.
Are you guys doing the...
Oh, the OSB? Yep.
Yeah.
We're going to put that up probably just on this corner here to keep it all sturdy together, and then we'll probably move on to the walls over there.
Alright, are you excited to put trusses on tomorrow?
Oh, yeah, I am. I'm the biggest, funnest part of the job, I think.
Really?
Yeah, be up on the walls, doing little sketchy stuff.
Yeah.
Yes,
Definitely
ma'am.
going to be interesting.
Yeah, it is. I'm excited for sure. I've never set trusses like this either. They've always been peak trusses, so.
Yeah, well, I mean, we only have experience with the barn, so I can't comment much on that.
Yeah.
But it'll be interesting.
Definitely gonna be a fun one for me.
Yeah. Oh, so you're lining it up on the ground and marking everything to your ground line.
Correct.
So then all the different little lengths will get cut off to the same length.
The benefit of having long limbs. Long limbs? Long limbs.
That and being able to climb higher.
Doesn't make a difference.
You can reach higher than if you have shorter limbs, so then you can go taller.
Well, then you got...
Well, I missed pretty much most of the action this morning, and that's why we have a time lapse running. But sometimes it's hard to get outside when you've got other stuff to do too. Oh my gosh, my grass is so long out here. Look at this, it's like a jungle. I swear it just grew overnight. But we have our remainder of the side of the garage done. Look at that. Bright and early this morning. All right, so let's go take a look and see how it looks. Boop. It's not exactly secured yet. It doesn't have the top brace connecting the two. Gosh. I mean, the garage could be a whole nother house right there. But in true barndo style, it has a massive garage. Because that's kind of the whole idea of the barndo. At least in the barndo community groups. Usually they have metal siding and usually they have a giant garage. Alright, well, we're definitely praying for safety for all of our workers out here, because this is not, I mean, any job site can be dangerous, but some more than others. So it's definitely the sketchiest thing I've ever seen. Even the other wall climbs weren't that bad. He didn't have anything to stand on. He couldn't reach the ladder, and the whole wall was basically tippy because it was only supported by one little brace. It wasn't screwed down anywhere. So it's the first wall of its kind to be lifted like that. So I'm glad that it went okay. Glad he's okay. I mean, if the wall came down, it's not that heavy of a wall. It could go back up. If stuff came apart, it could be repaired, but people are a lot harder to repair than walls. All right, so let's check out and see what we got going on here. We just got back off visiting family this morning. So what kind of lumber do Amish people use? Just whatever they can cut down, or is there a specific favorite?
Well, not really. I mean, so they used to, I remember the last house we built out of rough cut lumber. And then, you know, just like everybody else, the county got a hold of them, and the state got a hold of them.
Said you can't do that.
Yeah, wouldn't let them do it out of rough cut.
So
now
dumb.
they just use the regular stuff that we do.
It's just ridiculous. I mean,
Right.
the houses of old are still standing.
Yeah.
We got more recent houses going down.
Yeah.
I keep missing everything. This part kind of sucks because normally they would put the runners from the top to the bottom, the cripples. But they didn't have the headers because the wrong ones were sent. So they're kind of having to improvise a little bit. It's not fun. It takes more time this way. Alright, so tomorrow morning's going to be exciting with trusses going on. We're going to have to figure out how that's going to go as far as shooting video on that. So we'll have to see. Oh, there's a window! I just realized it was cut out.
Yeah, most of the windows cut out, I think.
Which ones? Oh, that one's not quite cut out yet.
No. And then we got one more up here, still cut out.
Oh yeah. Bless you. Bless you. Yeah, this one's the bedroom window. For some reason I thought this was a small window, but it looks really nice size. Look at that. Finishing putting the top plates on. A ladder for a ladder. Ugh. That thing is so wobbly too. Man, I keep missing it. I just walked by and I'm like, oh, I better grab my camera. They're putting the cripples in there. And of course, by the time I get up here, it's already done. So now they're gonna do the next header. This thing's a beefy boy. All right, up we go. Ooh, sorry, my hair is a little bit wild. I walked out here, and usually these guys are done by about 4 o'clock, 3, 4 o'clock. Look, it's gonna rain. And they are still out here. I thought they'd be gone by now. Oh, it is raining. I feel it now. Oh, it's been raining. Oh my gosh. There's water everywhere. I didn't even hear it. This is crazy to me. All right, well, let's see what we got going on over here then. Oh, looks like they're packing it up, kind of, sort of. Still, they got the rest of the cripples on over there. Oh, they still have to get the side bracing out. They have to get finished the top plates before the roof trusses can go on, so that's what they're trying to get banged out right now. Although I'm not sure what's going on. He appears deep in thought. Doesn't look like a good sign. Oh, they got one more to do. Did they get the side ones on already? Oh, yep, they got one more to do over in the corner. And that should be it. Honestly, the weather's been working really well with us. We've been really fortunate that the rain has held off. I mean, we need rain. The ground was really dry and dusty, but I mean, as far as construction goes, we haven't had a huge amount of rain. We've had the threat of rain. Like right now, it's threatening to rain. See all the dark clouds out there. But I mean, it's really done good. So all these trusses right here that are in the way of them moving around, those are all gonna go up on the roof. Wow, that's gonna be, I got goosebumps going on my arms just thinking about that, because it's gonna be like, whoosh, but you know, they're definitely cranking it out as much as they can. Exciting. All right, let's do one last look at the house before it completely changes over. First change over. You ready? I don't even know if I can fit it all. Can't even fit it all on my camera. All right, there she is. She looks absolutely gigantical with that garage on there. I mean, it looked big before the garage has been out. It just looks like a beast. So yeah, so all the roof trusses are gonna get laid on tomorrow morning. And that's gonna make it even bigger yet, because it's gonna come all the way out to the sides. So the sides all have a 2-foot overhang, except for the front, which is a 3-foot overhang. I didn't want a really short overhang on the front. The plan called for 2 feet, and I was like, you know, that's gonna look kind of dumb. We should at least go with 3 feet. It's more material, but I think it'll give it a better feel. Even 4 feet would be really nice, but at that point you're just getting a little crazy, and it's already pretty crazy here. I thought they're gonna have all the windows cut in, but they still haven't cut that one in. They haven't finished cutting in that door. They haven't finished putting all the OSB on, and I'm pretty sure they haven't cut out the basement windows yet either. I don't think they've done anything with the basement yet for a while. You know, it's coming, and look at there. So you're gonna walk in and you're gonna see that big, beautiful window. So maybe we can take that one tree that's leaning out just a little bit. This tree right here, we kind of want to leave because, you know, it's one of our few trees that's actually in our backyard that's not covered in brush. And it's got some lower branches, so that would make a really nice tree for swings or something down the road. I mean, we're kind of getting out of those years, I know, and that's an elm, so it's not going to last very long. Actually, it looks like the trunk down there is probably rotting a bit. I don't know. And then we have this cherry tree that Eric's gonna take out probably at some point. Danny, where you going? Nothing's getting past Mom now. I see you running off there. Get back up here. After they get everything all cut out, then it's gonna be time for windows. But I think before they put windows on, they have to do finish the OSB. So in some respects, I wish that these videos were caught up like in real time so that I could ask you guys, hey, do you think we should tape all these joints? I think that's kind of one of those things that you're supposed to do. Ah, it's a beautiful evening after getting done working on the house. I'm a little bit sunburned, but it's a good time to hit the hot tub and relax, and then wait, don't undo it just yet. I gotta get the water off first. Sit down and relax, and I've got a lot of work to do out here because all the rain, it is overgrown, but the hot tub is still good. I'm keeping up on the chemicals. I just need a little TLC around the area here, but let's hit it. It looks brighter on my phone than it actually is. And it's just nice to sit in here and relax. Just a low-key hot tub. They do use a lot of energy. This one I think uses 1,300 watts of electricity, which is still a decent amount. But when you consider how much, a larger hot tub will use, it's still very budget friendly. But it's just a nice way to relax and just relax.
Sometimes.
Soak your muscles and go to bed after a long day of building and weed whacking. Thanks for watching, guys. Let me know your thoughts on this garage down below. This is the square footage of the garage. In life, everyone has a different perspective. What one person's perspective might be completely different than someone else's next door or even in their family. And sometimes when you put a garage on a house, the actual physical perspective can change. When we look at someone's viewpoint versus another's viewpoint, it's always good to keep perspective in mind in this life we live. Do your best to be kind to those around you guys and be patient with somebody who might not have the same perspective as you. Stay tuned for next week where we are going to be putting the trusses on the roof. It is going to be so exciting. We've got some amazing footage. The guys are up on the roof with the cameras. Oh, it's going to be so much fun. See you guys next week. Love you. Bye.